So welcome back everyone. Alright, so I got a bunch of messages from my friend and my other viewers that they said that I should do more commentaries. I should definitely speak more. So instead of just doing just the video, I guess I will speak and I'll try to crack a joke. But again, like I said, it's really difficult trying to crack a joke when you're alone by yourself. It's not like you're talking to your friend, and if you are and you're talking on the mic and they can't hear your friend, it'd be really awkward, it'd be stupid. So, so far I've been playing the game. If you notice, I've actually been struggling in some battle. Like, it was actually difficult. It was really challenging at some point. I had to constantly keep switching my my teams. If you guys noticed, there was like a huge lag spike there. I apologize. Again, it's not my fault. It's actually the game. I play this on my computer, and that happened too. I have yet to got a 5-star. I don't know how, and it kind of makes me mad. I played 13. I actually almost beat it. Now the reason why I've never did it was because that it was I don't know how to say it, but it was okay, but I just never really liked it as much as the other ones, because it's not Final Fantasy to me, or at least I don't think so. It might be to you, but not to me, because to me Final Fantasy is the like the ability to just, instead of hitting auto attack and everything, do everything for me by picking the best choice possible. It'd be dumb to play through the game and you're gonna sit there and pick stuff because you're wasting time and you're being constantly attacked. I mean, you can't. The thing with Final Fantasy is that everything is mapped out very well in another Final Fantasy. Like, they are subdivisions. Like, there's the normal attack, and then there are the magics and items, and then special ability from the character itself. So, which is great because then you know where are the skills, spells, and attack, and the items. But in this one, it just say auto battle and then ability. I don't really see the word attack anywhere, and then it combos up. That's, to me personally, that's really annoying, because I miss the whole, like, I mean, in the old game you had to fill up your attack bar too, but to do one attack, so you actually have time to actually think through what you're doing. But in this one, if you're not quick enough, you could die, so you pretty much just spam the A button, because I'd rather win a game and not be fun than just constantly die. That would anger me a lot more personally. But definitely very, very annoying. If some of you came across a few things like I did, which was very annoying, was the fact that 13 was so easy at the beginning. The game was ridiculously easy. Like, it was a joke. It was just a joke. So you kind of disregard a lot of things, and constantly battling things was the only main point of the game, because there wasn't any of that like mini game like in Final Fantasy IX, was the jump rope and the running and the card and the auctioning. Final Fantasy IX was famous for its many mini games, but this game has no mini game. You walk in a straight line. It's very linear. You don't have to figure out anything. So the only main spotlight to the game was the fighting, but you don't want to constantly fight every single minute of the game. That's annoying and very, very stupid. Repetition is one of the reasons why games are so bad. Just like Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. That game was too repetitive. It was just ridiculous. There was no brain power involved, and actually there was some. Actually, I would take that back. There was some, and then sometimes you actually have to put some brain thinking.
Have you seen that big old giant?
But this game,
Where'd he come from?
there is no brain power involved. You run in a straight line the whole time, and like it's even worse than Call of Duty. Personally, I prefer RPG over shooters, but this game is more linear than a shooter. Now, if you guys are watching me going through all this stuff, I still lack in some compartment of the game. Like, I don't know what's going on. Definitely don't know how the whole monster system work. I read it. I didn't really understand it as much as I should have. I guess I could look more into it, but it was just really weird. But definitely, like, what is the point? What's the point of playing a game if you're just gonna run straight in a line? There's no ability to improve it. Now, you guys are watching me. I'm trying to figure out everything, so I'm just confused. But I'm hoping to get you guys a better understanding of the game by just going through a bunch of random crap. I'm not the greatest gamer. I'm a fairly slow gamer. I do like to enjoy my game, and I do like to find everything possible in a game. But you gotta. That's how game works. You should be able to savor him. That was the only other thing that I could. This game was the fact that I could constantly change around the classes and stuff like that. It was really fun. The upgrade was definitely really fun. So I had a really fun time setting up everything. But the rest, beside that, it didn't really catch my eye. So far, the games, personally, to me, have not improved from the original. It's still very easy. And I bet near the end it's gonna get really hard. I'm gonna be pissed off because this whole deal that I didn't do the game like as I should have, and just kind of went all crazy everywhere. Interesting enough that I like the Moogle. They didn't the Moogle, but then we kind of kill one. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. We have Moogle that turn into weapon. I don't know what this is. This is a new thing. I wouldn't say it's a feature, but a new addition to the storyline. These guys, if you remember from the first game, was very difficult to attack because they were just really weird. No, I wish XIII, what is it called? Oh, Feral Link was something more like healing over the whole attack, because XIII cannot do anything but attack. That's lagging is really bugging me. I'm sorry, but XIII can't do anything but heal. So what's the point of giving a Feral Link that attacks that does basically nothing at all? So you guys noticed there, I got really close to almost dying. The only other command you have to do in this game a lot is the shift. Paradigm shift. That's about it. There's nothing else you have to worry about. You just sit back, relax. Seriously, you can beat this game by having a sentinel, a medic, and a damager, and that's it. That's all you need. win the whole game from here. I don't know why anyone would. I mean, it's not a bad game. Just not a big fan of it. Some people say it's the greatest game of all time. Definitely not to me. But, you know, I'm just one person. And again, this is... I want to make this more into... More than just a channel for you to watch gameplay. I wanted to make it a gaming community where everyone can talk about what they want, and I would definitely hook up with like strategy and tips on new games, or you can hook me up with strategies to do the game, so I don't look like a complete fool in front of everybody. Definitely happy to see that they added some turning points into the game, I guess. See the big thing. Oh, sorry. Kind of tired. But I love you guys. I love my viewers. So I definitely, rather do something productive than just go to bed. But I probably should anyway. But you can see that the Ravager Feral Link is pretty ridiculous. I mean, stagger that thing like nothing, so it's great. Hopefully, like I like the fact that you could have like all these monsters join your team. So I'm hoping that there would be like this really bad A looking monster, or I could get a behemoth to join my team. How amazing would that? Wasn't even sure what that did actually. I just did it and it makes no sense to me, and he just said boo hoo, and then I was like, oh jeez, I hope I didn't do something stupid. Again, these hoplites. So far I've get nothing from the storyline. Final Fantasies are notorious for leaving you in the dark. But what makes them great, actually, this person, that's how I think of it. It's how they leave you in the dark for you to figure out what's going on. It makes them fantastic. Because they, you definitely see a lot more, well, I won't say resemblance, but you can, I find that you actually learn the story a lot quicker if they leave you in the beginning and the end blank, and you see how the story progress. Eventually flashback happen, but you already know what's going on, so then it helps. Well, there's some game that they tell you from the beginning to the end, and I still have no idea what's going on. I can see that I'm just really bad. I have really bad attention span. I can't pay attention, or I'm just really bad at picking up information. I did not see the point of that. That was dumb. All right.
That wasn't even a warm-up.